Hello again, guys. Sorry for that little interruption from the last video. It was another important lesson learned. When you're done to record yourself, make sure you have enough storage on your phone to record. But basically, we're just gonna continue where we left off. To you guys, if you just slid from one video to another, it's like nothing happened. I really need to get used to talking in front of people. The secondhand cringe you guys must be feeling is immeasurable. Yeah, but to you guys, we basically just, I'm sure it was just as simple as clicking one video to another, but for me, it's been a whole other day. So once I ran out of storage, I basically explored a little bit more, mostly just to find the bathroom, then went home. Then I put that first video on my computer, deleted it from the phone, so now I have another about hour storage left. So at least now, at least for a while, it'll be consistent with video length, about an hour, until I either make more storage room or just get a camera of some sort. But yeah, oh my gosh, if you remember the map, basically explored a lot of the east side. So now today we'll be exploring the west side. West side. Oh yeah, during the break from yesterday and today, I have realized something. Yapping is not a talent I possess, but it is a skill that I'm looking forward to learning. Because yappers are incredibly powerful in social situations. They can just yap on and on and on about nothing. It's a real skill to yap enough and well enough. Ooh, what's that? Stairs. I'm trying to loser would take the stairs. It's a very cool skill to yap long enough and well enough that people don't get annoyed, but also know when to shut up, where you can tell people are getting annoyed from how long you've been yapping. There's a little river down there. Yeah, just explored a little bit of the west side. There's a cool bridge we'll be coming across soon. Not as cool as just the planks on the ground from the last video from yesterday. So I mean, let's be honest, the ones without railings, they're the coolest. If there's no risk of falling off, then is it really a fun bridge? Let's be honest. I'm sure my mom would love to hear me say that. Sorry, Mom, if you're watching. But danger adds a little variety to the spice of life. But yeah, pretty much consistently for a while, it's going to be hour-long videos, or if the trail's shorter, then less than that. Which is unfortunate, because a lot of the trails I've looked at on the All Trails app, not sponsored. Oh, such a good content creator. But most of the trails I've looked at that I'm interested in are like 2 hours long, which is unfortunate, so I've got to either get a camera or create more space in my phone. Which is difficult, because I'm pretty sure most of the space is stuff that I use, so that'd be difficult. Me. Well, I do have a lot of photos and videos from traveling. I don't travel a lot, but when I do, I take not a lot. Well, it's mostly from, where the heck are we? I do not remember where we're going. Oh yeah, okay, I remember. Yep, this is the way to the west side. I did take a bunch of pictures from India when me and my parents went last year. Well, no, I guess it was early this year. And then 2 years ago when I went to Japan, I took a lot of pictures because it was my first time traveling alone, which I was very excited by. So, just going off of the whole Japan thing, I'm sure some of you who watch this, when I mentioned I went to Japan, probably thought to yourself, wait, he went to Japan? Is this guy a weeb? And to that accusation, I say, I am insulted that you are correct. Yes, I am a weeb. I will not deny the self-proclaimed allegations. I am indeed a weeb. I've watched a bunch of anime. I don't watch as much now, but I still watch some. So, I guess that's a topic. If you guys want to talk about anime, we can talk about anime. Just toss out, hey, have you seen this? You seen that? So I've seen quite a few. Not a lot. I think like a little over 300. I don't know why I said the number. I feel like that's a lot. Oh, wait. No, okay. I'm confused. Turned around. It's a maze. Oh, look at that. That is a lovely view. Sorry about that. I clicked the wrong button and ended the recording. Guys, I am an absolute professional at this. Let me tell you. I have to remember to press the action mode since I am constantly moving. Where was I? I completely forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, I was talking about anime. So yeah, that's a topic we can talk about. I'm also into music. I mean, very, very specific music. I don't listen to a lot of the radio stuff, which I know makes me sound like, oh, I'm so cool. I don't listen to the average stuff. No. I just like very specific stuff. I know this is not going to help my weeb allegations, but I used to pretty much just listen to like anime music. I know, I'm a real nerd. I'm sorry. Oh, burb. But now I have expanded. Okay, I've expanded. I now actually listen to like specific bands. Some of them are Japanese bands, I know. Now, I ask that you kindly not be like one of my uncles who just pretty much associates any Japanese band with, oh, it's just anime music. And by the way, what's wrong with anime music anyway, okay? Anime openings can be very incredible. They're very amazing. A lot of variety to them. Some are very actiony, some are very slow paced, very dramatic. Actually, check out that river real quick. You guys see any fish? Yeah, it looks like a covered up trail, old trail. See, that's the type of thing you'd want 2 hands for in case you fall in, but I'm a professional, okay? I've made 1 video, so I think I call myself professional. Don't try that at home, kids. Oh, wait a second. Max load 10,000 pounds. Oh, sorry guys, your mom can't come on here. Got him. Oh, I got you so hard. You guys see any alligators? Oh, I think there's one. No, that's a stick. Oh, no, that's another stick. A little callback to the previous video, if you guys remember that. I know, so long ago. Now, yesterday I went that way. We gotta see what's over here. Because once we turn left that way, that's a long trek that way. So we'll do a little exploring this way first. See what's up. Oh, guess it's a circle. That makes this easier. Look. And somebody left a walkie-talkie. Huh. I always respect the cyclists, the trail bikers. So, I mean, if you don't, then they're just going to run into you. And that won't be fun for anybody. I've always wondered how those hollowed out trees got like that. Very cool. So I'm curious if you guys are into this very unedited, kind of just uploaded stream. It's not a stream, but essentially just uploaded stream video style. I call it a style. It's not really much of a style. I mean, I'll be honest, I'm just lazy. But also, I mean, if you go on a trail, you kind of want to see the whole thing. Right? I mean, I wouldn't really know how to edit it down to the best parts unless you just want me to edit it down to me talking, which is probably the worst parts, I'll be honest. Like I said yesterday, in the previous video, if I bring something up like the Japan trip, specifically the planks you walk over, like if I can actually figure out how to edit those pictures or videos into that video, I can do stuff like that. But I don't want to. I already feel like I am already going on too much about the Japan trip. I don't know, because look, I'll be honest, it was a really nice trip. I really did enjoy Japan, like minus the weeb stuff, okay? taking out the weeb stuff. Japan is a very, very cool place, very cool country. But I don't want to go on and on and on about that, because I feel like I could for an entire hike, maybe two. So there's just so much cool stuff to do there. But if you guys are interested, I can go through it. Go through my trip, what I did, why I went. Because I'll have you know, don't you accuse me of it, I did not go just for weeb stuff, okay? I will have you know. That was a minor reason. It was a reason, but it was a minor reason. But if you want to know more about it, just let me know. I'll be glad to share. Other than that, I don't travel too much, honestly. I did mention a trip to India with my parents, but that was like for a specific thing. That was for a childhood friend's wedding. Ooh, a cool mushroom. And India was fun too. If you guys ever get a chance to go to an Indian wedding, highly recommend. They know how to throw a party. Like, my goodness, it's like over 2 or 3 days. There's so much food. There's like the family of the bride and groom. They do like dance numbers too. It's crazy. I have like I didn't film it too much. I have a few videos, but probably won't show that. Don't want to show. I feel like that'd be going a bit too far. But I'm sure there are videos on like YouTube or something of like Indian weddings. Seriously, they're really cool. And lucky for us, lucky for me and my parents, they're brothers. So it was the older sibling who got married. So maybe a few years, younger one might get married. I'm sure their parents are hoping, probably told their younger sibling, wait, how about you wait a good like 5-10 years? Because I can only imagine how much that wedding cost. An insane amount. So I'm sure they're in no rush to see their other son get married. It's a cool tree. Maybe to climb that. I won't. But so the branches look too small. See, Mom, I did WWMD. What would Mom do? What would is WWMD better or WWMS better? There's a lot of things I would do my mom wouldn't do. But there's a lot of things I know she'd tell me not to do. I know she would tell me not to climb that. I feel like we want to go this way. Do I remember this place? No, I do not. Where the heck are we? Oh yeah, where I parked, there was like a fit trail thing. I guess you run and then do a bunch of these. You know what, that might be a cool idea. Just go this way. That might be a cool idea to do at some point. If I'm just kind of busy on a weekend, can't really, they're out of closer trails to do, I could come back. If I have like a tripod or something by then. Oh, I think that's the way back. See, this is the point where I wish I was streaming. To be like, hey, chat, which way should I go? So I can be very indecisive sometimes. Okay, I just want to see what's over that ridge real quick. Yeah, like I was saying, I could come back. I mean, probably not during winter, if it's during winter, but come back if I have a tripod, someplace I can set up the phone or camera, go through that fit thing. And if by then, yeah, hopefully by then I won't care if y'all see my face or not. And for anyone wondering, hey, I wonder what this guy looks like. Is he like Channing Tatum? Is he like Danny DeVito? Probably somewhere in the middle. Ooh, what is LJ? Huh. Now, what is this? It's more like a bike trail. So yeah, we'll go back this way. Yeah, that's more like a bike trail. Yeah, go through that like fit station thing. I think it'll be fun. Yeah, what was I? Oh yeah. I'm the worst at not getting off topic. If I give myself a rating scale, 1 out of 10, 5 being average. On a bad day, probably 3 to 4. Average day, I'd say 5, average. On a good day, just got a haircut, freshly shaved, did a good shave, good night's sleep. 6.5. Maybe, probably best day ever, probably 7. I want to be realistic, get my hopes up too high. And I've been on the internet long enough. I've seen enough comment sections to know you get a bit too big for your britches. Comment section will tear you down a peg. There's something out there, guys. It's watching us. Oh, what? Yeah, that's gonna happen. Always watch out for those guys. Oh, this is cool. Now these are more of the trails my style. I like the ones with elevation changes. They're going up. I'm also really looking forward to ones when I start getting more experienced. Go to like more mountainous hiking trails where you go up, 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 and you see some really nice views. I think Devil's Lake, the one I mentioned yesterday. I'll just say last video. I'll stop saying yesterday. Last video. I think that one's more of a higher up one, more mountainous one. I'm excited for that. That might not be until a few months minimum, or until like spring next year. Hopefully I can get my friend to come along. Haven't seen him in a while. Super cool guy. Always there when you need him. Took her about 20-ish minutes there. So, means we're about a fifth of the way through storage capacity. All right, look at that. Would you look at that? Right back where we started. Nice little loop. Now this one's a bit of a trek. Hello. Hi. I really gotta start practicing. Just talking in front of people. It just feels so weird. I feel like I'm just like, who's this weirdo talking to his camera, talking to his phone? That's something I gotta get used to. Especially if I'm going to go to more famous trails at some point. Gotta get used to it. Just one of the skills you gotta learn. So going back to more weeby stuff, since we got a little bit of a walk ahead of us. I guess this whole thing is just walking, but you know what I mean. Going back to weeby stuff. You guys ever seen the new hit movie on Netflix, K-pop Demon Hunters? I watched it recently. It was actually quite enjoyable, I'm not gonna lie. Like, now, some of you guys might be judgmental, might have made assumptions like, oh, this guy's a weeb, oh, I'm sure he loves K-pop. Nope. All of you know I barely ever listen to any K-pop. I listen to J-rock, Japanese rock, a bunch, but I do not listen to K-pop. So how dare you? The only reason I decided to give it a shot was because one of my friends recommended it to me. I was like, okay. For those who don't know, the premise, which, you'd be hard-pressed not to have heard about it by now, but exactly what it sounds like. There's a bunch of K-pop girls who are fighting in a evil demon K-pop boy band. Now, on paper, it sounds stupid, which, to be fair, a lot of weeby stuff on paper sounds stupid. But if you give some of it a chance, it's actually quite good. And this movie was actually quite enjoyable, I'm not gonna lie. The animation was great. Characters were good for the movie. Like, you're very limited with the amount of character development you can do in a movie, especially like a standalone movie. And there's like three of the main K-pop girls, and then like I think 5 or 6 in the boy band. I think I actually remember the names too, which is surprising, of the 3 girls. It's, I believe, Mira, Rumi, and Zoe. I think Rumi's the main one. She's like the main character that the movie focused on, which is good. Like, they knew what they were doing. I would have liked, it was such a success, maybe they can do more movies or spin-offs or something, but would have liked to see more of the other 2 girls, Mira and Zoe. Especially like Zoe, I thought she was fun. But I think they made the right call, only focusing on like really one of the evil demon boy band or K-pop idols. Like, there was only one that they focused on who had like a backstory and actually taught and interacted with like the main girl. And then the other ones were just, they were just kind of in the background. Better to focus on one thing than do too much and fail on all platforms. That's not what I meant. I did a lot of brain fog sometime. Sorry. Yeah, like I said, animation was good. Plot was, it was a weird plot, but it was good. It was solid for the movie. The music was absolutely really good. It was absolutely crazy good. Like, it was so good that it made me overlook like the one nitpick I kind of had with the movie. And I hate spoilers, so I'll try to be as vague as possible, but at some point, the 3 main K-pop idols, they have a bit of a falling out, which, not much of a spoiler. It's a movie. Conflict happens, crazy. But they have a bit of a falling out at some point, and it's kind of resolved in like 10 minutes, if even that. So I think even while watching it, Hello. Damn, still just in my head about it. One day, we'll work on it. Long Trail South. Okay, we'll do that. I feel like that's too zoomed in. Am I crazy? No. I mean, I'm at like 0.5 zoom. I feel like that's better for seeing the scenery. This is like 1 time zoom. You guys let me know what you would prefer, but I mean, it's more zoomed in, which is, I guess, is more first person, I suppose, but I feel like this 0.5 is better for the scenery. At least that's my thought process. But where was I? Oh yeah. So yeah, trying to resolve that whole little conflict in 10 minutes, if even that. But I can overlook that because one of the girls resolved it by pretty much singing probably the best song in the entire movie. At least personally, my favorite song. I think it's called What It Sounds Like. And like, she started singing it, and then the other girls like joined in, and the whole conflict was pretty much solved. And you know, if I was in those girls' position, all right, and one of my friends started singing that song, I'd be like, you know what? I forgive everything. Whatever thing you did, I forgive it. This song's too good. But yeah, it's absolutely just kind of taking over the internet. Who knows how long it will last, but it's coming to like movie theaters too, which is crazy. But yeah, I would recommend it. Very solid movie. Is it my most favorite animated movie ever? Even better than, I think possibly my favorite animated movie of all time. It's been a while since I've watched a bunch from my childhood, but I do not think it's better than Puss in Boots: The Last Wish, which is my favorite animated movie, at least off the top of my head, of all time. At least of the past decade, for sure. Puss in Boots: The Last Wish is insanely good. Absolute cinema, some might say. I could not recommend that enough. I think it's a sequel to like a previous Puss in Boots movie, which I saw that too. It was fine. It was all right. Nothing crazy. It didn't blow me out of the water. And I don't think you need to see. I think that one was about like Humpty Dumpty, and then also Jack and the Giant Beanstalk, I believe. I don't think you need to watch that one before you watch Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. There is like one recurring character from the first movie, but they explain it well enough that you don't even really need the context of the first one to kind of get it. But like the character development for Puss in that movie, the action scenes, the antagonist too. Like, you got let's go this way. Well, that's some major sun right there. Sorry for the hand cam. Yeah, as I was saying, the antagonists are all peak. You got kind of 3 of them, like one for every flavor. You got a guy named Jack. I forgot his, like all of them from like different fairy tales and folklore. I forgot what his one. His was like he stuck his finger in like a pie or something, and that's what he was. Jack Horter, I believe. Jack Horter. He's like just completely evil just for being a jerk. God, I really want to say the A word. I might, maybe at some point I'll make an exception to that one. But he's just pure evil for the sake of evil, but that's fine because there are other terror antagonists who aren't. And he's just absolutely hilarious too. He's just a complete, unapologetic jerk, and I love it. We are Jack Hoarder stands here on Hiking Adventures. We are also Goldilocks and the Three Bears stands. Doesn't look like a trail. They're more like the anti-heroes. I want to say are more sympathetic antagonists. Like they've got their reasons for going after, the MacGuffin. If you can't tell by the title and haven't seen the movie, Puss in Boots and the Last Wish, it's about getting a magic wish, essentially. So a bunch of people are going for that MacGuffin. And and Goldilocks especially has a very personal reason for going for it. And by the end learns a valuable lesson and whatnot. It's still a kids movie, so valuable lessons must be learned. And then there's my favorite antagonist, possibly, dare I say, my favorite antagonist in any animated movie, child's movie. Trying to think of all the animated movies I've ever seen. We'll go at least like child's movie that I've seen, which is basically the wolf. The wolf girl. I don't want to. It's a bit of a spoiler to who he actually is, but I don't want to spoil that. Ooh, like at a 2, 3, 4, 5-way intersection, no signs. Oh man, another one I wish I was streaming with. Well, we'll go this way. But the introduction to the wolf is probably one of the best villain introductions I've ever seen. He's an absolute menace. I won't spoil the actual movie, but I'll just speak about his introduction a little bit. So Puss in Boots, basically, he has, like it happened in the beginning, but he loses 8 of his 9 lives. He's lost his 8th life. Just trying to Dandervet. What's the word? Dandervet? Oh my gosh, not think of the word. Gandervatten? Oh my god, that's not it. Just going around, just being careless and whatnot. He loses 8 of his 9 lives. And he's not taking the possibility of actual death seriously, because he just enjoys being the legendary Puss in Boots too much. So he goes to like a bar, orders some milk. It's obviously milk. And then this wolf guy shows up. And he's like, Puss in Boots, I'm a big fan. Can I have your autograph? And slides forward his wanted poster, right, and says, right here, and taps on the dead, wanted dead or alive. And Puss in Boots and all cocky, like, oh, another bounty hunter, huh? All right, fine, we'll go at it. And then, in an instant, his sword is knocked out of his hand and into a wall. And the wolf is like, well, go pick it up, go get it. So Puss in Boots, more on guard, more cautious, goes and gets the sword. And then what follows is an absolute, I'm going to say, for now I'm going to say there's going to be 1 swear per video, all right? And this will be it. We'll say either the A word or the D word. I'll leave the more extreme swears out of it for now. But he gets an absolute ass whooping. I will tell you, he gets destroyed. It is not even close. And Puss in Boots, his whole thing was he was boasting about how a knife has never Puss in Boots has never, what did he say? He's saying, no blade has ever drawn the blood of Puss in Boots. And, well, his blood gets drawn, and he becomes terrified. Like, absolutely terrified. And in one of the coldest scenes, like, the sword is right in front of the wolf, and he hits it to Puss in Boots. And he's like, pick it up. I said, pick it up. And Puss in Boots, the legendary Puss in Boots, for the first time, runs away, scared out of his mind. Like, he got beat so bad, he damn near, okay, I already broke the rule, that was 2, sorry. He went into retirement pretty much, and only came out of retirement because he heard of the last wish. So he was gonna wish for his the rest of his lives back, pretty much. And that's pretty much the plot of the movie. And it's I can't say any more. I don't want to spoil any more. But chef's kiss, 10 out of 10. Eric Hiking Adventures ranking. I mean, this isn't a movie review channel, but too bad it is right now. 10 out of 10. K-pop Demon Hunters, I'd give it, it was one of the more enjoyable movies I've seen in a while. So I'll be very generous. I'm gonna be generous, give it a 9 out of 10. So I still did notice that even while watching it for the first time, that little nitpick, which I did say I overlooked, but still gotta count that. Yeah, the music in K-pop Demon Hunters was so good. I don't know if I'd get the actual physical CD, but I'm at very bare minimum, I'm going to get a bunch of the songs on iTunes because they are insanely good. Where the heck are we right now? We are right near a road. See, what I'm looking forward to is going like a far off trail, like one of those mountain trails like I mentioned before. Climb up, see nothing, no civilization for miles, just the good old nature. That's what I'm looking forward to. And I hope you guys will stick with me even through this very, amateur, very ground up, emphasis on ground level of production. That will hopefully get better. I donate plasma regularly, so hopefully that'll help me save up for an actual camera and other stuff. Not sure what else I would need. If somebody could give recommendations, I'll do some research, of course. But do I need like a capture card? I don't know if I actually need one to record with cameras and all that. I don't think I do, but you never know. I don't know a lot about this techie stuff. The most techie stuff I know about is like my PlayStation or like maybe my laptop. Even then, there's a bunch of features I probably don't know about. What the heck? Where are we right now? Oh, the phone just said something. I don't know what, but it said something. Dude, what is this place? Oh, I think that's the entrance. Yep, I think that's the entrance. Huh. Chipmunk. Yeah, that's not creepy at all. Just a random trike here. Oh my goodness. I swear I did not plant this here. What? Why is this here? Oh, okay, that's really creepy. What the heck happened here? My horror movie senses are kicking in, but it's not dark out, so I'm just gonna keep going. First actual hike. Well, I know the second video, but first, or that's sadly second hike, but first trail. And I find that, that's, yeah, if I am smart enough to figure out how to make shorts, that is definitely going to be a short, for sure. Whew. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm actually a pro at horror movies, even though I do not watch horror movies that much. Like, it's not the same with hiking. Like, I like horror movies, just like I liked hiking, but I never watch them. I just barely ever watch movies on my own. Oh, I think this is that Fit Trail, maybe. Yep, bunch of stretches and stuff. I think I know exactly where we are. Well, I thought I did some good yapping today. That kind of leads to nowhere, so we'll go this way. Can you imagine if it had been dark out and I wandered upon that tricycle and that helmet? I would have noped the heck out of there instantly. I mean, you see my skin. I know. I may not be black, but I know I'd probably be the first to go. I know. Yeah, that bird stayed me. Oh. Okay, we're at about 45 minutes. Should probably not go too much longer. I think we've explored a lot of it. There might be a few trails here and there that I've missed, but overall, explored a lot of it. Yep, but that's the parking lot. I think that's where I parked. Yeah, A lot more crowded than before. Jeez. I'm hesitant to go over there because I don't want to dox people's license plates. Yeah, geez, I was like the only car there before. What is this way? We'll go a little bit longer, then I'll call it. Ooh, you know what might be a good investment too? One of those like camera sticks. It probably helps stabilize this more. I watched some Connor C.VA's, the content creator, mentioned. Oh, hello. Oh my goodness. Seriously, that tricycle made me so jumpy. Oh my goodness. Now we're back right where we started.
Guys, I know how to get on this side.
It's gotten a lot more crowded. I completely lost track of what I was saying. Those girls scared the heck out of me. This might be the last little trail. Oh yeah. Okay, I remember what I was talking about. But yeah, see, Tony CWVA, he has like this little stick that he uses, but he mostly points the camera at himself, so I don't know. I'm sure it could be used to just like point forward with more stabilization. What is that? Can't tell what that is. I'm sure it can be, yeah, just something to make it more stable. Unless you guys like the... Oh.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you, too. Guys going hard. Look at him go. Unless you guys like the shakiness, you know, it makes it more realistic, like you're actually there. I guess if I wanted to make you guys feel like you were actually there, I would go to one zoom. Well, I suppose this ought to be some give and take. We're still learning here. I'm open to ideas, open to recommendations. Yeah, it's like we're at 45, about 50 minutes. Explored most of the west side. Explored the east side yesterday, west side today. You know what? Maybe we'll come back here at some point. I don't know. This could be a good winter spot to come back to if I don't have any other ideas for winter trails. But we'll see. You know what? We'll call it here. I gotta come up with a good ending line. You know those YouTubers like to do like and subscribe, leave a comment, and if you guys got any ideas for a good ending quote, real good one. I have an idea, but it has swears in it, so I don't know. Well, we'll worry about that later. But for now, hope you guys enjoyed. That was Lowe's Creek Park, pretty much. Not all of it, but a lot of it. Good chunk of it. So hope you guys will join me for the next one. Next one, I kind of win it from week to week. But next week, I will actually be going closer to home. So third video, but second hike might actually be a completely different city already taking you guys new places. Am I right? All right, but we'll call it there. Like, subscribe, and hope you guys have a good one.